Hey guys, I wanted to film a quick video talking about just some of the stuff that's been going on YouTube right now, and there's a lot of uproar going on with the community and the content creators, and the problem seems to be a lot of the big names. Of course, there's a lot of channels I watch on here, guys, a lot. I watch H3, iDubbbz, Game Grumps, all kinds of people, and it's apparently what's happening is a lot of them are getting users that are just getting randomly unsubscribed, and they're not showing up in subscribers' subscription boxes. So what happens is when you click the subscribe button, you're basically saying, I like what this video is doing. I like the technology genre that it's in. I like the comedy genre that's in. I really enjoy that they were playing games in it, you know, things like that. And what YouTube will do is it will go out and it will find videos of that genre that you like. Maybe you discover more that way. But what it's really supposed to do above all of that is if a new video comes out for that place or that channel that you subscribe to, it's supposed to feed your subscription box. And what that means is when you first go to YouTube, on your homepage, you'll see rotating videos, obviously, that change as you either refresh the page or you leave and come back. And it's supposed to be mostly new videos from channels you subscribe to. Well, apparently, based on research that H3H3's done and a couple other places, it's not happening. What's happening is they're not showing up in your subscriber box, and YouTube really apparently has no answer for it. And I think it's kind of obvious what's happening. And if H3H3 in their last video, I'll put that in the description. I'm sure plenty of you guys have already seen it anyway, so it won't matter. But what's happening is the trending page has been kind of changing a little bit, and it's a little weird. So the trending page has always been something I've looked at, and I don't know if maybe I noticed it a while ago, I just never said anything because I thought it was obvious what was happening, but after I saw H3H3 pointing it out, Ethan, he was pointing out that the channel, basically that trending page, seems to have videos on there that shouldn't be on there. Either ones with lower views or basically what looked to be paid promotion. And basically when I first saw the trending page, I had a feeling that's what was going to happen, and I basically wrote it off as that. I never look at the trending page, like ever. It's pretty obvious that a company can pay YouTube or basically sweet talk YouTube into putting them on there because that's on everyone's homepage. You can just click trending and everything's there. You don't have to be subscribed to them. You don't have to like a video in that genre. It'll just show up in that trending page. So places like NFL, obviously, places like Food Network, celebrities, it doesn't matter. If they want to be there, they can be there. Let's just get that straight. To me, there's no speculation. YouTube is a business first and foremost. And that's one of the big reasons a lot of these guys are freaking out right now, okay? Because if you live off of YouTube, like I said, Ethan H3H3 and the Game Grumps and all these people, and especially if you employ people, like Game Grumps has a lot of employees and they have to pay them, and they have to pay for studio, equipment, all this stuff. If you have those kind of expenses, you need to make money from ads, obviously, and revenue, because the stuff you watch is free. You're just allowed to go on YouTube and watch it. Well, when YouTube starts messing with people's views and maybe doesn't display ads enough, or there's a lot of things, ad block is one of the worst things in the world, obviously, for content creators, because it will essentially block how big channels make their money. And honestly, guys, if there's a channel you really like and you really want to stick around for a while, what I recommend doing, and I got rid of ad block a long time ago after I realized the damage I was doing to some of these channels. Put an exception for your favorite channels. Just put in there that I don't want to block ads for Jay's 2 Cents or Linus Tech Tips or whatever. You know, maybe if you're into computers, or maybe you like Game Grumps, you should spend the time, watch a 5 to 10 second ad, you know, and just get through it that way. Know that even if you can't donate money, you're still helping them by watching the ad. And there was a video I watched a little while ago by Jay's 2 Cents. I actually watch him a lot too for computers. He basically pointed out that he had like 5 million views one month, but only like 1.5 million were actually monetizable because the rest were basically blocked. And that hurts them. It really does. And it's tough on YouTube, it is. I've been looking at it more and more recently as eventually making it a full-time thing, but it's one of the scariest things in the world, because even though these content creators, like the channels I've already said, make the money for YouTube, YouTube seems to treat these guys like dirt, and it's the weirdest thing in the world. I don't understand. It's bad. It's very weird, though, because they won't communicate to them either. even if you're in a big network, which network is basically like a union essentially for channels. You join it, and if there's a problem, you can kind of band together and talk to YouTube. Well, it still doesn't matter. In fact, Ethan at H3H3 said that they told him nothing was wrong, despite some places having missing views or negative views for a day. I don't really know how you have negative views, by the way. That's like impossible. I don't get that. But there's not much these people can do. Like, they just sit there and go, well, I hope it works. I hope it works out. And then you have places that are doing just some of the dumbest crap in their videos, begging for likes, because apparently engagement is what gets views, essentially. So you have to have crazy amount of likes, you have to have crazy amount of comments, even if it's gibberish or it doesn't make any sense, because apparently that's what YouTube likes now, and it's gonna basically produce content that sucks, essentially. Like, you're gonna get, I don't want to call anyone out, but you're gonna get really bad content, and you could probably make a video just begging for views and 30 seconds of content that means nothing, and somehow that'll show up on everyone's homepage. So I don't know. I felt the need to make a video just because, honestly, if I can reach 3 people that they didn't, that's better than nothing. Because when you're on YouTube, if you have 10 subscribers, if you have 10 million subscribers, the best way to reach YouTube is if everybody bands together and makes a video about it and brings it to their attention. And you know what? You guys as viewers should know too. The reason, like I said, these guys are freaking out now, more so than any other time of the year, is because this December is when these guys make money. That's just the way it is. What happens with revenue is it fluctuates throughout the year, and in December it's at its highest, and that's great, but the problem is in January it is significantly low. That's the lowest of the year. So you have the highest month of the year, and then you have the absolute lowest month of the year back to back. So you have to make X amount in December to survive in January, because it is such a significant drop. I mean, we're talking 60 to 70% of revenue like drops in January. And that can be a scary thing if that's your main source of income, obviously. You have to get so much from December to survive January and then into February, and then it starts to kind of tick back up a little after Valentine's Day. But that's mostly from advertisers, basically guys not buying ads as much because the buying season is over. December is when advertisers put in crap tons of money to get things like Xboxes and PlayStations and stuff in front of you, in front of these videos, to get you to go out and buy it. So, but honestly, if there's a channel you really like I said, put an exception in for ad block for them, just to help them out. And that's the best thing you can really do right now. And make sure, if there's any big channels you like I was saying, like H3H3, like iDubbbz, make sure you're still subscribed. Go back and check, because a lot of people don't realize they're not subscribed anymore. So do that, check it, and just support these guys. They make good videos. They all do. Like I said, I'll be up nights and I won't even watch the TV at all. I'll just watch YouTube. Like I said, iDubbbz is probably my favorite YouTuber right now. I'll just watch him. So, but definitely, guys, I wanted to make this video, like I said, just to make people aware. We need to be aware. If we're not aware, the problem will just grow. So tell a friend, just make sure you know what's going on with YouTube, okay, guys? And like I said, TechWave coming tomorrow. Guys, I will see you then.